Today, we'll be going over the knowledge and skills you need to cruise the roads with confidence and caution. We'll cover a variety of topics related to driving safety, giving you practical guidelines to keep yourself and others safe. So let's jump in and make the road safer for everyone together. Before embarking on your trip, it's important to make sure your vehicle's road ready. We'll go over some key points together to make sure you're prepared to hit the road. Weather changes quickly, and it can significantly impact driving conditions, so check the forecast prior to leaving and take extra caution if it's raining, snowy, or foggy. Slow down and maintain a safe extra distance between yourself and other cars while using headlights if necessary. Remember, it's better to be late by a few minutes than to never arrive at all. Maintaining vehicle safety requires regular inspection, so here's a useful checklist. Check your tires. Make sure that they're properly inflated. Bald tires are slippery, particularly on wet and icy surfaces. Test your lights. Make sure that your headlights and taillights are all working properly, as well as your brake lights and turn signals. Inspect your brakes. Listen for unusual noises or squeaks as you apply the brakes. Have them checked by an expert if you feel something's wrong. Look at your wipers. Worn out wiper blades will reduce your visibility in the rain or snow. Replace them if you notice streaks on the windshield or strange noises. Don't forget fluids. There are 6 fluids you should check regularly to ensure proper vehicle function and longevity. These include engine oil, coolant, power steering fluid, brake fluid, transmission fluid, and windshield washer fluid. After you've gone over your checklist and your vehicle's in excellent condition, it's time to make the necessary adjustments for a safe ride. Adjust your seat. Make sure that it's comfortable and provides adequate support. You should be able to easily reach the pedals and keep a clear view of the road. Adjust your mirrors. Correctly move side and rear view mirrors to eliminate blind spots. You should be able to see the road without straining. Fasten your seatbelt. This is a no-brainer, but always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives, so make it a habit to wear them and make sure all passengers do the same. Next, we'll discuss how to avoid distractions when driving. It's important to prepare your mind for driving, as it requires your full attention. Let's go over some tips to stay focused. Take a few moments to clear your head before you start driving. Let go of your distractions and your worries. Remind yourself to take a deep breath and focus on the road in front of you. Mentally preparing yourself will help you to stay alert and react quickly in any situation. We all know how tempting it can be to multitask while driving, but it's important to resist distractions. There are a few techniques that'll help you stay focused. Put your phone away. Keep your phone on silent mode or place it out of reach. Your phone is a distraction. Use a hands-free phone if you need to receive or make calls. Limit your conversations. Deep conversation with passengers might divert your attention from the road. Keep your focus on driving. Avoid eating and drinking. While it may be convenient to grab a snack or a drink while you're driving, this can also distract you from the road. You should finish your meal or drink either before or after you get in the car. Don't let emotions take the wheel. Strong emotions can affect your judgment and cause distractions while driving. Take a few moments to calm yourself down if you're angry or upset before driving. Now, let's talk about the consequences of distracted driving. Accidents can occur when you're not focused on the road. In a split second, something unexpected can happen. Distracted driving can lead to increased risk of collisions. When your attention's divided, you might not notice potential hazards or react in time to avoid a crash. Injuries or fatalities. Distracted driving can result in severe injuries or even loss of life, not only for you, but for others in your car or on the road. Legal consequences. Many jurisdictions enforce strict laws against driving while distracted. If caught, you may face fines, license suspensions, or even legal charges. Now that we've covered some great tips on avoiding distractions while driving, let's shift gears and dive into basic road strategies and defensive driving techniques. It's time to level up your driving skills and learn how to navigate the road with confidence and caution. Signaling and changing lanes might seem straightforward, but you need to do it safely. Here's what to keep in mind. Signal your intentions. Always make use of your turn signals whenever making any lane changes or turn in order to inform others of your intentions. Doing this helps to create a safe driving environment for everyone. Check for blind spots. Before changing lanes, look over your shoulder and check your blind spots. Mirrors may not provide the complete picture. Switch lanes smoothly. Change lanes slowly and with ease. Avoid any abrupt maneuvers which can confuse or startle other drivers. Passing another vehicle safely requires you to use caution and good judgment. Let's review the basics. Use your signals. Before passing, alert drivers in front and behind you by signaling your intentions. Confirm visibility. Be sure that you can see the road ahead clearly and have sufficient space to pass others safely. Maintain a safe distance. Allow plenty of space between yourself and the vehicle that you're passing in order to complete your maneuver safely and successfully. Now, let's dive into defensive driving. Defensive driving is all about being proactive and anticipating the potential hazards. Here are a few guidelines to help you get started. Stay alert and focused. Keep your eyes on the road and scan your surroundings. Be aware of other motorists, avoid distractions, and keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you. Anticipate. Predict the actions of pedestrians and other drivers. Prepare for any unexpected situation by having an escape route or a backup plan in place. Keep a safe following distance. Maintain a distance that's reasonable between your vehicle and the vehicle in front of you. This gives you enough time to react and avoid any collisions. Adjust your speed. Your speed should match the road conditions, traffic flow, and weather. Remember, it's not a race. There's no need to rush. Be courteous. Show respect and consideration for other drivers. Use your manners, signal your intentions, and yield when necessary. Now that you've got a solid grasp on basic road strategies and defensive driving techniques, it's time to explore the art of sharing the road. We'll go over some general rules for safe sharing, interactions with larger vehicles, and even cover some tips for driving at night or in challenging conditions. So get ready to navigate the roads like a pro and ensure a smooth and harmonious journey for everyone. As drivers on the road, it's essential to remember we share it with others. Follow these simple guidelines to promote safer interactions between road users. Be patient and respectful. Treat other drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists with respect. Be patient, especially when traffic is congested or when merging lanes. Yield when necessary. Understanding and following the right-of-way rules is essential. Yield to pedestrians in crosswalks and to other vehicles according to traffic signs and signals. Use your mirrors. Check your mirrors regularly to keep yourself informed of the vehicles around you. This will help you make better decisions and avoid any unpleasant surprises. Use extreme caution when driving near trucks, buses, and other large vehicles. Here's what to keep in mind. Give them space. Large vehicles have larger blind spots, so avoid lingering beside them. Pass quickly and safely, giving them ample space. Avoid cutting off larger vehicles. Never abruptly cut in front of a large vehicle. They require more time and distance to stop, so give them plenty of room to react. Be patient. Large vehicles require wide turns. Avoid trying to squeeze by them. Give them the space they need to complete their maneuver. Driving at night presents different challenges. Let's discuss some safe practices. Ensure proper visibility. Make sure that your headlights are clean and properly adjusted. If needed, you can use high beams when there's no traffic in front of you. Remember to switch them to low beams as soon as you see another vehicle approaching though. Slow down. Hazards are harder to spot at night, so slow down to ensure you have more time to react. Stay focused. Pay special attention to road signs and traffic. Avoid distractions that might affect your concentration or your visibility. Inclement weather can make driving more challenging. Here's how to handle it. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Wet, slippery, or icy roads will require additional time in order to stop. Slow down and keep an appropriate distance from the vehicles ahead. Avoid sudden maneuvers. Make gradual turns, accelerate and decelerate slowly, and avoid sudden braking to maintain traction. Maintain your tires. Make sure your tires are in good shape. They should have the correct tread depth and be inflated at the recommended pressure. Tires that are bald increase the risk of skidding. Now that you know how to share the road with others, let's shift our focus to another important aspect of driving safety: road rage management. We'll explore effective techniques for responding to road rage encounters and maintaining a cool and calm demeanor behind the wheel. When facing an aggressive driver, it's important to remain calm in order to de-escalate the situation and respond in an effective way. Here are a few strategies for responding appropriately in road rage situations. Stay focused on your own driving. Don't let the actions or behaviors of others distract you. Keep your attention on the road ahead and drive defensively. Avoid eye contact. Eye contact can sometimes provoke aggressive behavior. Instead, maintain your focus on the road and avoid engaging with the other driver. Ignore offensive gestures or remarks. Remember, keep driving impersonal. Don't respond to insults or offensive gestures. Rise above it and stay focused on safe driving. Preventing road rage incidents starts with maintaining your own calmness. Here are some techniques to help you avoid road rage. Take deep breaths. When feeling overwhelmed or frustrated, taking several slow and deep breaths to restore equilibrium between mind and body may help bring some relief. Inhale deeply before exhaling slowly to release tension. Listen to soothing music. Compile a playlist of calming tunes to help you relax and reduce anxiety while you're driving. Music's a great tool to promote calm and relieve tension. Give yourself extra time. Plan your trips and your commute with extra time to spare. This way you won't feel rushed, which can increase stress levels and the likelihood of road rage. Practice empathy. Remember, everyone makes mistakes on the road. Try to put yourself in the other driver's shoes and give them the benefit of the doubt. Focus on positivity. Instead of dwelling on negative encounters, turn your thoughts toward things that bring joy, like admiring the scenery or listening to an engaging podcast. Now that we've covered road rage management, let's move our focus to another critical topic: impaired driving. It's important to understand the dangers associated with driving under the influence and make responsible choices behind the wheel. Let's tackle impaired driving head-on and create a positive impact on our driving community. Impaired driving compromises your ability to navigate safely on the road. That's why drinking and driving poses such a serious danger. Slowed reaction time. Drugs and alcohol may reduce reaction times, making it harder for drivers to react promptly when unexpected situations arise on the road. Impaired judgment. Under the influence, decision-making abilities become impaired and cause poor judgment calls while driving. Reduced coordination. Impairments can impact coordination, making it harder to control your vehicle safely. It's also important to note that drowsy driving is also impaired driving. Fatigue can be just as dangerous as impaired driving, so if you're feeling sleepy while you're on your journey, take a break, enjoy a soft drink, water, or coffee, and rest before continuing your trip. Always put safety first if you've been drinking alcohol or using drugs. Call a taxi or a rideshare service, or arrange to have someone as the designated driver to ensure a smooth return home. Your safety and the safety of others on the road should always come first. Now that we understand the dangers of impaired driving, it's time to equip ourselves with the knowledge on how to handle emergency situations and accidents on the road. We'll explore the essential steps to take in the event of an accident and the skills needed to stay calm and take appropriate action when faced with unexpected events. Together, we'll be prepared for those unpleasant surprises that come our way on the road. In case of an accident, it's essential that the appropriate authorities be informed immediately. Here's what should be done when an incident happens. Prioritize safety. Move as quickly as you can in a safe manner to help limit additional accidents or traffic congestion. Call the police. When reporting an accident, contact either the emergency number or non-emergency police line immediately to report it and give as many specifics about what's happened. Cooperate and exchange information. When the police arrive, cooperate fully with their investigation. Exchange information with the other party involved, including names, contact details, and insurance information. After being involved in an accident, it's vital that you fully comprehend all aspects of insurance consideration and procedures. Here's what should happen next. Notify your insurance provider. Immediately following an incident, contact your insurer as quickly as possible in order to initiate the claims process and report all relevant details for reporting purposes. Follow the claims process. Your insurance provider will walk you through their claims process and collect any supporting paperwork like an accident report or medical records to support your claim. Understand your coverage. Educate yourself about the coverage offered by your policy, as well as any associated deductibles or limits that might exist. Emergency situations demand staying calm and taking appropriate actions. Here are a few steps you should follow to do just that. Assess the situation. Evaluate the emergency and determine an effective response as quickly as possible. Contact emergency services when necessary. Safely pull over. If the emergency doesn't involve yourself directly, pull over safely onto the side of the road to allow emergency vehicle access. Obey instructions. In case emergency responders arrive, listen and follow their directions carefully in order to cooperate with them as fully as possible. As responsible drivers, there may come a time when we need to act as good Samaritans and assist others who require our help. Here are a few guidelines you might want to keep in mind in these cases. Prioritize safety. Always ensure your own safety first. Don't put yourself at risk while assisting others. Call for help. In an accident or an emergency situation, immediately reach out for help by contacting emergency services as quickly as possible in order to report it and receive assistance. Acknowledge legal standards. Know your local regulations pertaining to first responder and Good Samaritan actions in the area where the emergency's taken place. By now, you should have a better understanding of the important aspects of driving safety and the skills to navigate the roads responsibly. Remember, the knowledge you've gained should be applied every time you get behind the wheel. Stay alert, focused, and considerate of others on the road. Keep practicing the guidelines and techniques covered in this course, and continue to educate yourself on any new developments in driving safety. Together, let's create a safer environment on the roads for everyone. Safe travels.